All right. So this video here is by subscriber request. Dave Kelly, longtime supporter of my channel, asked me if I could compare the Gerber combat knife with the Mar Seer. I commented that on a video I did the other day. So let's dive right into it. Right here, we have the Mar Seer 2020. This is D2 steel, G10 handles. And they didn't grab it, of course. This is an Mar Seer 2020 with FRN handles and 8CR13 MOV steel. They both have pocket clips and assisted opening flipper action. Now this is the Gerber Combat Folder. Belt sheath, vertical or horizontal carry. Definitely a great horizontal carry. In fact, I might carry this knife today. I don't know if I'm going anywhere today because of bad weather coming, but we'll have this around. So we'll open that up. It is a thumb stud opener, no fast flipper or assisted opening action. You can sometimes. Of course, man, I could have sworn this was a knife I could just kind of flick open if I could. Maybe I'm not holding it the right way, or maybe I need the oil thing. But this is a liner lock. You can see here. It's got this nice, robust lock piece here with jibbing that you can really get a nice push over to disengage the blade. This is partially serrated. These come partially serrated as well. But just look at the size. Look at the size here. Let me get you in frame good. So we'll line it up with the blades. So this is a 3.6-inch blade, and this one I believe is 4 1/4. So this is probably about a 6-inch handle, maybe 5 1/2, and this is right around 5. So they're quite a bit difference in size. Gerber Combat Folder is definitely a big knife. You can close these up. Now Dave didn't specify which Mar Seer he wanted to see it compared against. So this is, we brought a few versions. This is an Mar Seer 2000. This is a special edition. You can see, hopefully you can see a V engraved there. That's for Valentin knives. This is an automatic conversion that they did years ago. Now this is the same size as the Seer 2020. A little bit different for this auto conversion. They milled out the Picasso area here to make room for the automatic components. But probably, you know, what he really wanted to see compared was the old original Mar Seer. So let's put this back in the sheath, and we'll grab that sheath that's sitting over here and just take a look. So the sheath, the Mar Seer, is quite a bit bigger. You can see this is a vertical carry only through the belt. Now it's a much higher quality sheath than the nylon Gerber. This is leather wrapped with a camo fedora. Originally it would have had camo on the belt loop too, but got displaced over the years. This also has space for a sharpening stone right in there. But let's take the knife out. Set that there. Take this knife back out. And we can see that they're really about the same length. The Mar Seer, I know my angle isn't the best for you, but Mar Seer is wider and it's definitely heavier. I think this is like a 5-ounce knife. It's relatively lightweight for its size. This is like 11 ounces. All right. The blade is much more substantial on the Mar Seer as well. Mar Seer is a nail nick opening. This is old school. And, you know, the thumb studs on here. Blade size is quite similar, if not the same. Handle length as well, nearing 5.5, 6 inches. Mar Seer is a wider blade. The Gerber Combat Folder's swedge starts way back here. Like there's only like a quarter of the blade that is full stock that you can put your finger on. Mar Seer's like, you know, halfway. Why don't we get the newer Seer out as well? Because these are more of 3/4 of the way. With the full stock thickness of the blade. But this is a great knife. I think some of these older Seers, sometimes I will see them partially serrated. The other ones you could get them plain edges is most common for these knives, but not this. As far as I know, this was only serrated. Sometimes folks will sharpen this top portion and make it like a real double-edged dagger. It's one of the only folding knives I know of that you can safely do that, because when you fold it, the blade is fully enclosed in the handle. There's nothing sticking out like you see here or here. See how the blade protrudes? And if you check most of your folding knives, that's how they are. So definitely something unique for this Gerber, and I think they may have purposely done that so, you know, military folks, because this was carried a lot in, you know, early days of the War on Terror when this knife was in production. You could buy these at the Army PX. It's thin, so it might not take too long to get an edge on there if you wanted. But the Gerber left it unsharpened because you can sell these without the double edge much more freely than you can something with a double edge. And a lot of places, double-edged blades are illegal to conceal, but not single edge. So there is our comparison of the Mar Seer and the Gerber Combat Folder. Hopefully you enjoyed this, Dave, and hopefully it answered any questions you have. I believe did we mention blade steel? Maybe we didn't mention blade steel. The Gerber is 420HC. They did make some of these in ATS 34, but there's no markings of steel type on the blade. So with that, you know, a USA made Gerber, it'll be 420HC. Same with a USA made buck. They don't put 420HC on their blades. It's just their standard stuff. But if it's something special, both companies will put that on there. This was at like an AUS 6 VG10 on the 2000. This is D2, and this is 8CR13 MOV. We got FRN, micarta, and G10. So that should do it with most of the specs. These all weigh around 6.5 ounces. That was 11. This is like 5, maybe 6. So there we go. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.